Come hike with me in Cassis.
Cassis? Where the... I'll tell you where the hell it is. It is 1 hour away from my hostel here in Marseille. So, to go from Marseille to Cassis, you need to get a bus or a train. I went for the train, but first double denim and then this cool plastic collector. I, of course, had a pound Suisse because France, and then arrived at St. Charles Station. It was pricier than I thought, but sometimes it is worth it. Okay, Cassis, 20 kilometers east of Marseille, one of those little bougie Côte d'Azur towns. How bougie? This is the local police. Even their letterboxes have roofs. Its vistas drop your jaw, its parking is full of promise, until it isn't. Okay, to get to the hiking, which was in the Calanques, I'll explain that later, I had to go down to the town. Very bougie, very French, very tourist filled. I actually tried to tell this couple that they were very well dressed, nicely matching. They did not hear my attempt. And so, with the tail between my legs and the sun on my face, I marched on. As I mentioned, I was heading towards the Calanques National Park.
Okay, let's go to the beach, or a beach. A beach?
It's a national park filled with kind of limestone fjords. That is a simple explanation of a Calanque. Most of the hikes are there and backs as opposed to loops, meaning the further you go, the more privacy you get at one of these inlet beaches. This, for example, is the first. It's quite busy. And so I continued up the limestone steps following this Dutch group of friends. I chose the medium day hike, so once you got here, you then had to go down, and down we went. It was only around 600 meters in distance, but the elevation change was around 200 meters, so pretty steep. As you can see, it was also quite busy here, but it was time for a swim. Here is me post-swim trying to acknowledge the camera, but being too nervous. Oh, found some confidence. Here is my pathetically sized towel. I cut it in half to save weight for hiking. And I guess it worked, because I could climb back up here.
Okay, it was 6 kilometers here and now 6 kilometers back. It's around 3 o'clock, so it is hot, 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 hot.
Hot, 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 hot.
Hello, so I've taken the longer route back. It should be around 5.5, 6k back, and there's no one, so that's really nice. It's a bit of a change of scenery.
It's a Côte d'Azur fit check.
Has anything ever looked so inviting?
At some stage, this probably did. It was around 80 minutes back. I hiked in hotter and in harder places, but I was fucked. And yeah, I should have avoided the Coca-Cola.
God, I needed that drink so badly. I was so dehydrated. Jesus.
I wasn't even carrying a pack, which is good because my fit wouldn't have worked otherwise. Anyway, got the train back and finished the night in Marseille.